Okay, so we do a simple drill in our class when I'm teaching my guys. It's called circles and lines. It's a really effective drill to help you defend yourself against a barrage of strikes where someone's really... Can you swing that strike? Swing it harder, go. Swing it harder. Go. Where you're learning to cover up and essentially get in and control the person's arms. It is important because from a training perspective, what I want to be able to do, boom, is be able to strike. So I'm always going to be talking and hitting. It's just the thing that I do. From a point of learning how to recognize and deal with multiple punches, because let's be honest, when someone strikes you in a fight, they'll come at you as flaying wild punches. If someone's coming at you with wild punches, you need a strategy to be able to deal with it. So I've got a very simple concept called circles and lines. So what we do is this. If he throws a punch, I always try to get to the outside of the arm, as opposed to the instinctive thing, which is either to go on the inside of the arm like this, or the inside of the arm like this. The problem when you go on the inside of the arm, bang, swing it hard. Good, swing it hard. Boom, go.
Yeah.
So the point is, it leaves me exposed that if I get my hand on the inside this way, and he's throwing, he's really giving me a hard time with it. So the whole idea is not only to be able to get your hands up circles and lines, in other words, to recognize the punches, but when to fire your own punches back. So this is the reason why he's got pads on. So the idea is that if he leads with a straight punch and he goes straight, I'll cover up, but I'll cover up on the outside of the arm. Now, when someone punches, they're always going to rip the hand back. They're always going to pull the hand back, because if you're punching, nobody ever punches like this. 1, 2. People always pull their hands back to punch. So I know that if I'm on the arm and he's pulling back, he's definitely likely to be swinging or maybe throwing another straight punch. But the point of the drill or the exercise is that you're learning to go on the outside of a straight and on the inside of a circle. So I'm going bang, straight on the inside of it. Now, here's the thing. What you've got to learn to do is that when someone comes up and they're striking you, you've got to learn to move efficiently between whether it's a straight arm, a round arm, which this is quite efficient, or a straight arm and a straight arm. Go straight, boom, and around. Bang, in a nice, efficient, tight manner. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm keeping my arms quite close to my body, and I'm moving on the outside of the first one, and then I'm moving, boom, on the inside of the next one. So I'm actually being quite efficient in the way that I'm dealing with it. But the most important thing is I need to then be able to fire my own punches back, and this is why the drill works quite well, because when he throws his punch, and he throws his punch in a random sequence, what I've got to learn to do is get on the arms and then start to strike and hit the guy, cover up and strike. But if he holds the pads up, one of the things we try to do when we're training is that we'll do the same sequence again one more time, just slowly. 1, 2, 3, and then he'll hold the pads up. And as he holds the pads up, my job is to fire back my punches as quick as I can. And what I mean by that is, there's no point covering up and protecting yourself, hesitating and then hitting the person, because you're allowing them to sort of get a second wind of strikes and punches. So what the drill is that as soon as I punch and I cover up and he's throwing his barrage, and then when I see the pad, just show me the pad, Nick, please, bang, 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 I can start to hit immediately. So the point of the exercise per se is for you to recognize straight lines, circles, learn to get in, learn to jam and cling to the arms, and most importantly, fire back punches as soon as you can. So you're not on the back foot covering up, you're actually being, if you like, quite offensive with your defense. Thanks for watching. If you've got any questions, feel free to leave them, but this is just a simple exercise that helps, and I find it helps prepare my guys when they're dealing with barrage of strikes and punches. You can put some weight into it, you can have a little bit of fun, but it's perfectly safe if you use a little bit of if you use gloves or pads. Thanks for watching.